AITA for adopting my coworker's foster puppy. One of my 5 coworkers and her 2 roommates decided to foster a puppy. They brought the pup into our office and I immediately fell in love. My husband happened to visit me that day and met the pup too. We discussed adopting for months and it felt meant to be. Before moving forward, I messaged my coworker to make sure it was okay. I didn't want to step on any toes. She gave me her blessing, and on Wednesday, we messaged the adoption agency. The agency said we could pick up the pup shortly after, and that she was ours. The foster then emailed us separately, without the agency, asking if they could have a few extra days to say goodbye. They asked if we could pick her up on Saturday. My husband was against it, but I was empathetic to the situation and said they could keep her until Friday. The week went on, and every day my coworker brought the pup into the office and tied her up under her desk. She didn't once acknowledge that we adopted her. At this point, she is legally our puppy, and it's getting really awkward to the point that the only time I greet the puppy is when my colleague leaves the room. It also got really weird when I received 2 back-to-back missed calls from a number I don't know, and when I texted asking who it was, I found out it's the 3rd roommate they have asking for a call. When I asked what it was in regard to, she said she would rather speak live. I was unable to call her back at the time, so my husband did. The girl didn't answer and we never heard from her again. Weird. Friday was adoption day. My office is right by my house and it is a walk and subway ride from the foster's apartment. I figured that I would go into the office and the pup wouldn't be there since we were picking her up after work at their apartment, but I was wrong. In walks my coworker with the pup. I was a bit confused and pretty annoyed at this point, so I went to ask her if I would be taking her home from the office since I live close. But before I even finished, she yelled, "No, that would be very inappropriate to do here." And when I went to say that it's probably not good for the puppy to commute to our office on the subway and then back to their apartment on the subway again, only to turn around and go back to the same area, she responded with, "It would be inappropriate to do here," and walked away from me and actually shut the door in my face. Ha ha. Well, since then, it's been very uncomfortable in my office. She doesn't speak to me. She doesn't respond to any correspondence outside of work-related things. And at this point, I am done as well. So there's always an elephant in the room. AITA for adopting my coworker's foster puppy.
This is bananas.
This is so crazy.
Is it like I'm worried for your safety? I'm curious what kind of office this is. Like what is the job that they work?
We don't know.
Obviously, whoever this person is able to hold down a job, but their social skills and ability to navigate conflict or even their motivations are deeply inscrutable to me. Like I can't.
Well, they fell in love with the puppy, Max. Isn't it obvious? They love the puppy and they don't want to give the puppy away.
Right, but okay, so this person fosters the puppy.
Yes.
Now, I do think it's a little bit of a weird move to then message the person and say, "Can I adopt the puppy you're fostering?"
Why? That's what the point of fostering is. You're not ready to adopt, so you're holding onto the puppy as a placeholder.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not super familiar with the way that it all goes down.
So just so you know, I've done some research here, talked to some people. When you foster a puppy, that means you are holding on to the puppy until someone adopts it. Now, you are free to adopt the puppy, but the kind of premise of fostering is that you're not necessarily in the market for fostering. You're just trying various puppies. And who doesn't like to hang out with various puppies?
But it is like a entry point to getting a puppy, right? Like
It can be, and that often happens.
Yeah, but it's not then crazy for this person to be like, "I see you're fostering a puppy. I like this puppy. Can I adopt this puppy?"
That's the whole premise of fostering. You're holding on to the puppy until someone adopts. And submitter had permission to adopt the puppy. So what's the issue here? They should have said, "No, I want to adopt the puppy," but they didn't do that. Now, did they?
No, and the behavior is so inhuman's not the right word, but it's almost like you remember the guy in Men in Black, like the skin suit bug, like that's what it seems like that kind of person just like, "No, that would be inappropriate to do here," and like slams it in, and it's like that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't fit any sort of social norms. It doesn't make sense with a conversation and agreement we had earlier.
Right.
It seems totally removed from any sort of sensical behavior to the point where like I hope this person is in somebody's supervisor or something, because I can just imagine like their management style. If this is how they
horrible
work environment now that this is going on, has got to be so awkward.
So toxic. Katie Black writes, NTA, isn't that what a foster puppy is for? We foster pups and we love when people we know adopt them because we get to see them. Maybe offer that to your coworker if they're having such a hard time letting go. I think that's so reasonable. I think that submitters should do that because I think this will be helpful for this person who's clearly hurt. I think they're out of control, as you said, the Men in Black exterminator. Like, but like, come on, you did not adopt the pup. You gave permission. Back off.
If this wasn't a co-working situation, I would say your relationship with this person is over. They're real weird.
Yeah.
But like, I think this is actually a really good try to like an olive branch for this person, because even after you still want the puppy, but you want to be able to like continue to work in this office in a functional way and not just have it be the weirdest, most awkward experience every single day when you go to work.
Absolutely. They're in your life, so extend the olive branch to make it less bad. Nate Sinclair, NTA, it sounds like your coworker was not ready to handle the responsibility and emotional difficulties of fostering an animal. You did everything by the book and even went out of your way to try to make sure it was okay. Can't argue with that. Celine writes, NTA, fostering is emotionally hard in some cases. I get that, but you asked them and they gave permission with no indication that they were considering keeping the puppers. They didn't want to keep the puppers, so live with the reality. Nate Sinclair also wrote, although I believe I speak for everyone when I say it's hard to come to a full determination here without seeing pictures of said puppy. I had to award him the cute comment award. That was adorable. We ended up getting photos of the puppy, which you can see on Am I the A-Hole Pod's Instagram. And boy, is it one cute pup. AITA for adopting my coworker's foster puppy.
No way, dude.
I'm going to say not the asshole and the other person is.
100%.